This one now we to read for ground.
Understanding. You guys go take talk to your husband. Oh, honey, my Ronan is finished. You go talk. You get look every man get your own responsibility.
You will get time talk. I'm not the politics we come talk for here now. We come talk waiting there for ground.
This program one of the watch so you not get any political color as the matter be for ground and we be given us so.
We know they talk say SARS or police na the only problem we Nigeria get. People wey dey close to government, I don't want to tell government the truth.
Matter now matter. Anything will affect you, it affect us on matter for ground. So today matter now depression and suicide. Now they talk today for matter for ground. Make you not come out. Not me the village fine babe. So make you just stay and they come back. Go talk the story. What I come today for matter for ground. Look now.
Young girls supposed to come out to play politics, not only for kitchen. Women supposed to end.
In those days, before people go marriage, you go teach them all this for women that they use, and they end up training another person's child.
Tell you say when you come out for this program, now you go bring the information for you.
100% means say you won't drive the men come out.
You know they drive women.
People na take over. Then we will when they ask for men equality.
You want to collect your husband, something from your husband. You should let the person know. And if you don't tell them, that is stealing.
But some women will want those things, you know, not clean. Yeah, really, yeah. But don't know how you person at the man and go.
Any matter at all. Now here they run out.
The matter for ground. Now who I go ask?
My people, I go to the matter for ground with this one, and I talked before today matter. I want to talk about depression and suicide. We don't yet see the issue of depression. Don't be too plenty because of what they happen for society. And say most people they get in mind to say they won't keep themselves because they feel say better thing if it come their way. So we say no, we will allow people go into this thing what they call suicide or even depression. We won't talk how depression be waiting depression and the ways we say you go know say you dey inside and how you go take come up. Because when person don't know what in dey inside, you know if you come up from inside. So now the matter for ground I get my country people when don't come join me, make all of us shook my bodies matter. So make waka go meet them. Okay. My people are good to know.
Wait on.
Okay, the matter for ground be this one. Also I get for here Mrs. Constant. Miss, okay. Miss Constant, I greet you so you come matter for ground.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Say you come follow us talk this matter. We will carry come. I appreciate you be young lady. May you go talk because now this will hear so many matters they concern young people, youth them. So I appreciate you safe. And one of us will come talk this matter. Madam, I greet you.
Thank you.
Okay, doctor, because anytime I get doctor for my stage, I always call him doctor because you know easy. You need to be doctor. So that one play. Doctor, I greet you. So you come out for grand. Doctor, Mrs. Catherine. Look at for vision. No problem. Thank you. So you come out for grand. She is a lecturer. Abi?
Yes.
For Federal College Technical Asaba. Thank you. I don't hear me depression because I hear say now when person will feel depressed first, when you go think say one go commit suicide. Abi? Yes. Don't just wake up say you want to kill yourself. If life is sweet person, no go waka say you want to kill yourself. Not so. Okay, more now believe say people know what the depression be. So more could see tell our people. So I'll start with Miss Constant. What is depression?
Okay. My people now do again. This depression what they talk so no be the normal pepper body o. No be that one wey they pour kerosene put o. This one pass the normal one. Where person people tell you say at the verse, I not get joy. This one no be depression. This one what they call depression so e pass and well where e big. E no dey stop as e take on. At least if person tell you say at the verse, later if you verse finish, you go still get joy, you with am go talk. But when it come to depression, wey we dey talk so, e no dey stop. E dey tey, so tey the person no go come know wetin im go do again. If you reach that point now, wey be say the person no know wetin he go do again, na only the thing wey go dey cross the person mind, na all those things wey go dey make the person dey feel bad the more. Now if the person feel look wetin dey happen for Nigeria, for example, the person go dey feel bad the more. He go dey blame people wey no suppose blame. Sometimes sef the fault na from am, but because say e don reach that point, you no be the normal one again, e go just dey feel say na everybody be im problem. So that one na the main depression wey we dey talk so. No be pepper body say I no get money, no be pepper body say my friend make me vex now, no be pepper body wey be say I never chop. This one na the pepper body wey pass pepper body wey don come stay, come occupy house for the person body. As in you don get room wey you no wan comot again, you no dey pay rent at all. You go just sit down there, kokoroko occupy till I come.
Okay, I like wetin Madam Constant talk say. This depression matter, e pass say you dey vex, or I no wan just chop, get my body to do me, say e pass like that. So make we know, we call am signs. Wetin you go dey do or dey do you wey go know say this person dey for depression. Make we hear from doctor.
Person wey dey for depression, na sadness every time. Night or day, e dey sad. You do am good, e dey vex. You do am bad, e dey vex. And the vex, you no go fit talk say this na the thing wey dey really vex for. E no get likeness for anything again for life. E no fit sleep well o. The person no fit sleep well. If he been get friends before, he go dey get problem with those friends. Because if dem talk like this, him go talk like this. So in own behavior, in mood, in life, no go dey normal like normal people wey we dey see before. Even no go dey normal like im own normal self before. We go fit, if person dey careful, you go fit see say this person no dey be like this before. Na so those are the signs wey you go fit see.
Okay, maybe Auntie Constant, you wan add join. How you go take know, or what person go take know say im dey for depression?
Okay, this depression so people know they know say they dey depression. Na be the main thing. The person wey dey depressed so, you know they know say e dey depression, or even he get himself. To am, na him know pass, na him dey okay pass. To that person, only that person know wetin dey right. Every other person no dey at all lie. And the thing about this sign so wey dey show, e dey different from woman own, e dey different from man own. Teenagers get their own, children get their own. Like for woman so, if you get the man so vex, irritation, and so you go just dey vex, anxiety, you go just dey worry for nothing. And the woman, any small thing, just you don't blow. You go dey ask yourself like, wetin be the thing wey dey make this person dey vex so? You no go see am. And another thing again be say for the man fit no know say he get depression o. But wetin he go do be now be say he go come go dey drink. Na that time he go drink the kai pass. Na that time he go drink the beer pass. Na that time he go drink all the drinkable, because he dey try prove say he dey normal and everything dey okay with am. Now even at this point so wey he don reach, he go dey vex, anger. Na be man own. They will just dey vex anyhow. Their own vex dey pass the woman vex o. And by the time wey they don drink finish, drink all the alcohol wey they drink finish, even with that one sef, the thing no still stop. And then for college students own, like these young adults dem, some of them no go like dey involved with other students wey they like mommy talk so, say they no go like dey with those people again. Even to read, they no go gree read again. All those things wey they do before they give them joy, they know they do am again. You go see say they go want to dey stay there, only myself and I. What do they call them so? Robinson Crusoe. All of them, they go want day by themselves. May they just keep to themselves. Then for those ones will be teenagers, so and they won't even pass these days, so the teenagers won't pass because of this thing where they call youthful exuberance. They won't explore everything. They won't taste this one. They won't taste this one. They won't taste this one. Because of so they feel reach one point where they know say, okay, these people are my group people who I won't meet with them. Then they can't come make them meet with these people. This person can't tell them something where they don't like. Then they call them a bully. Then they bully them for school. With that one now, that one no go feel say in the normal like other people. So what the person go do now is say you go stay away from those people. One, to go school go become issue. Even at this point, so even the whole family member, you know, go on. They involved with them. Even the parents, to even talk to the parents, sometimes they go just vex. Now, you get one experience where I get for the school where I do my teaching practice. Now, for the teaching practice time, I don't know the student before shower. But waiting happen be say I teach CRS. And this CRS, not be everybody they offer them. But because I don't want to make them they walk out for outside, it's true. I will just leave them for my class, all of them, you know, enjoy the course. So I don't go just bother. I teach is sometimes she go to sleep. Sometimes she go put out for a job like this. Only and for the back of the class she dey sit down. Until one day, one other student, day class, many of them they sleep. My complaint say, make everybody wake up. Oh. At least you did the class. Maybe here I did teach true love. Okay. So I want make everybody learn about the love. Maybe that love with the society. At least make everybody participate. So person can't tell the girl, babe, oh yeah, wake up now. My babe tear. See shouting. Wake up from sleep. Oh, shout. Blah, 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 blah. Even the guy was like, sorry, he not agree. I get to come out from the front place where they come go with the teach so. Come go meet her for where she sit down. At least when she see me stop, she no stop. Now so she dey point. Man no lie you. At that point in time, I say spare the rod and spoil the child. I sent her outside. She cry. But then the students, they feel bad for her. After I punish and finish, I call them back. Call ask them questions. I say, be the matter. Now to dig. Waiting I find out my sister. I find out say the papa come up for house 10 years ago when she did 8 years. So because of that, now they don't know whether the papa they are alive. Ask them question. I said, don't you think this thing where they happen so it will destroy you? He said already they destroy me. That's the depression so what they talk about. He said don't they destroy me because no day why they happy. No day why they happy at all.
Listen, before now, thank God say that's why Matter for Grand here to teach us. But before now, people think that only adults, only big person, we don't see life inside. Doctor, at least you don't go far now. So now only we don't see life inside, don't go front, go back, go everywhere and feel depressed. Me, I can't be surprised when I say even teenage, you say primary school, secondary school. That's small picking now. So even small picking secondary day depressed. So this matter is not only for adults.
Small pikin no dey for depression except pikin wey never sabi something, let's say from 5 years down, wey no go fit remember something. But any person wey go fit remember something wey don happen around am, wey no dey pleasant, and the person hold on to that thing, fit go into depression. Now this pikin wey dey talk so here am now, he say im papa comot for house and he no know where he dey. That is one of the causes. Now he change the environment again. He still change the environment to an environment that is not conducive. Because I wish when them send them to that family now, other children dey, those children go fit distract them. But there's nothing like that. The person where they stay with is not happy. Has definitely that is an enabling environment for this depression for her. So the children generally can have depression, and most of the time is family factor. From their family, well, things that are happening in the family can cause depression for them. Remember that we are human beings. Whether we are children, we are all human beings. Nobody no like love, Abi. Nobody no like love. Children, they know what is love. If you show them love, they feel it. And when there is lack of love, they also feel it. So that when a mother will born pikin, you come out for house in the morning, you no even care whether your pikin wake or not, whether it chop or not, you dey find money. You come back late at night, pikin, how you dey today? You no care. I don tire. Pikin wan talk to you. I don tire. Na that way they start to small. Papa too follow the mother. I come, Daddy, how are you? Abeg, I no get your time. Go meet your mama. All those things are little things in our families that can cause depression for children and youths. And as this thing will be piling up, if that environment is not changed and those attitudes from our families are not changed, or some other causes from the family are not changed, the likelihood is that this child can grow gradually to a youth that is depressed.
So we say depression follow person, depression follow person from
yes.
Go reach
yes. As the child is growing and the factors are still there, the child dwells on this factor. The child dwells, the child remain for this factor. You understand? The child they think of how in Papa no love him, how in Mama no love him, how then they laugh him for in compound because in Papa they drink. Or how they laugh am for in compound because they not buy and this, they not buy and that. The child is growing. These uncertainties and lack of love is growing with the child. Every time the child no go dey sure of himself. Maybe, for instance, mothers especially. The pikin go wash plate, he wash plate. You shout. You no go ever wash plate well. This plate no go ever good. Every time when you wash plate, no go good. Now so when you no good, the child grow into the fact that I'm good for nothing. I'm not good. Every day the mama they tell him he no good. He sweep he no good. He wear clothes he no good. He eat he no good. That thing will register in that child's heart, and the child go grow up to say that what are they this world they do now? I'm not good. I'm not very useful. Then I can live, and so the depression here now, these factors will cause definitely sadness and lack of interest in things, and gradually it could lead to suicide. So those are the experiences. There are very many of them. Early this year, a young lady called me.
And a pigeon.
Early this year, one young woman called me. He said, Mama, my younger brother won't commit suicide though. Now God though, person na him say am come help am. I say suicide. How old? Less than 30. I say wetin happen? He say no. I say okay. I would like to talk to that person. She come from Lagos, so she can't invite the brother come because God will do am be say. As the boy done ready, tie the rope, he done ready to do am. He can't send message to Facebook and to his brothers and sisters say the end don't come. He lives alone. So that one, they call him for phone, call, you know, pick the phone again. And you know that distraction now, you know, can't feed drum again. He can't hold the phone, saying they look at. So from there, they don't call people when they around, they can't go meet them. As people dey now, of course. The video dey in my hand, they can't do am until they fit get am out of where you don't climb tank, don't tie rope to go into suicide. Luckily, I could tell am make it come. One day just he come my office. I look the boy finish. I don't see anything like depression or suicide because they know they say am for eye.
Don't they see depression?
No, not the same for eye. Now inside the mind and the life of that person, we get and where he did. So I look this boy finish. I say, how come they discuss with her? I say, how far now? He say, fine. I don't want to mention that area because there are things you mention. It will seeing me a new person interested in him go make hand happy. We discuss some other things and I try to pick one thing. But the sister tell me, say, when this pikin dey JSS1, the father and the mother then talk say no book. But me, I talk with this boy. When I talk with him, I come to wonder where the father and the mother see say the boy no book. Because he don't learn many things and is able, in short, with the English when they speak self, you no go ever know say you no go school, they not tell you. Meanwhile, in own younger ones, sisters, UMN, you this, you that, how do they happen?
No come talk this one now. We don't think we measure if it cause suicide. Now waiting they happen to us every time. So they possible with all this pressure and all these things when they happen to person. Say person not fit. They possible say person feel not enter depression. Try to feel say I not go enter no matter how they do me. They possible because these things now things we say they happen all the time.
See, human beings we are different. The kind of pain where I feel bear, another person no go feel bear. We be three here. Person just come now slap three of us. Three of us go react in three different ways. You understand? The same thing, life experiences will meet different people. Some people, that same thing will happen to this person where they go into depression. It go happen and it go say a lie. And then the person will want to fight, fight to win. But the other person now say, no, you just withdraw. I no go fit. No, I no go fit. If my mama rejects me, or if my boyfriend no love me again, and all those kind of a thing. Or as I no fit get work, I no go fit the beg now, make I go die. But there are many of such. Depression, good. The percentage of those that go into suicide is high. But there are so many people also who face similar situation and they don't even think of depression, talking of suicide, because they try to fight for life themselves. And most of the time, if you do, you get what you want.
Okay, this will be psychology. Maybe that thing will make person talk, say, this one they do me, so I'm not going to let her enter me. What do they call that? It's not for everybody. I'll be some. How? Just gist me.
The thing is that experience, the experiences, the life experiences where children they face, even adults they face. Now you go. For instance, now, if I feel remember I'm a child, my man no fee pay school fees, then they beat me, they come. I grow up, I manage, can't enter secondary school. I can't remember when Jonathan say the time when they go school, say no wear sandal. That can encourage me. Make I continue to go. If they beat me one day, my man go pay or my papa go pay school fees. Keep going. Then if person where they around that too, like a mama and papa or even neighbor, feel encourage them, no mind them. Go.
So go. Doctor will go that say, me saying there's nothing there inside person. No,
there is. We call it internal motivation. Internal. It dey inside person, but it's not the same quantity, the same with everybody.
Okay, look at here, Auntie Constance. We get to talk for this matter. See, these things we don't show for here now. And me and you know, say this thing happen to us almost every time, day for our life. So how can they take possible to depressed?
Okay, for this matter, so again, waiting at the always tell people say this life na gift, and one gift where God give us na the gift of choice. We get right to choose whether today happy or today sad. That one alone, na one reason where we say no matter what thing they happen around you, you tell yourself say, I go dey rejoice, they dance. Like for this Asaba, so I grow up for Asaba. I don't see plenty women where things don't happen to. You see how they go do the rapper like this, vroom. Even if they owe you, you can't owe them, say, Madam, you they owe me. He tell you say na no be thief a thief. I know say I no go pay. I go pay. And as they talk am, he dey laugh. Now you will come collect your money, go dey vex. They live a life. Normal, this asara. And every morning you go see them, they waka. They will go. One day I get to ask the woman, Mama, wetin happen? He say, Owabofumbia. As in this life, now once they come. Yes. So I get to enjoy this life. I no go allow anything come out that joy from me. Whether they owe you, I go pay. I agree. I go pay you. So that one na choice. Now the second thing again be the kind of people where you get around you. They speak am for English say people of like minds. Who be the people where you dey move with? They be the kind of people who go tell you go put your head for fire. This thing don't too much. Or they be the kind of people who go tell you no do am. There is still tomorrow. That one are the second one. I know say time that they go. So maybe they short and small.
Okay, what we going to be say? Matter for ground there, it can't go straight because if after we talk for studio, we won't go here waiting people talk. We can't go to go ask them say if they don't they ever depressed or even get in mind say they won't commit a suicide. So we go sharply go streets. We go here until they get to talk, and when they come back, we just go here till they get to talk. Then we'll come here until they talk. So we now still when they come back. Now depression, stroke suicide. Now they talk about.
The matter for ground. Now who I go ask?
My name na Chief Senator in bracket Igor Yota Amori JP.
The program one we dey na matter for ground. My name na Honorable Oko Festo Chukuyem, member representing Eka South in the Hallow Chamber. By God's special grace, majority whip of the house.
My name na Dr. Kingsley Emo.
I be Reginald Bayoko, MNI, Delta State Head of Service.
They watch matter for ground.
They beg on make on watch matter for ground. A corporation make rice full for pot.
Make una they watch this program. The story where they come here now, waiting the benefit now.
I beg make una they watch matter for ground.
The matter for ground. Now who I go ask?
Once I dey laugh. So those people where they depressed because say money not there, food not there, they never marry, they never born. I just wonder what made them depressed. Because this life, now God, now they give person money, now they give person food, now they give person even husband, even wife. So when come they depressed because say they use your whole strength, they find food, find money, find wife, find children. And now your own, if you want to die, you go die. But me, I don't believe on depression as I did here because nothing feel depress me. Because only God, then they feel they make person succeed for this life. So my advice to those who they depressed because they get one challenge or the other, make them look up to God. Now God be the only solution. Because if you use your own strength, you cannot prevail. So depression not good though. Because suicide last after you suffer for this life finish, you go see go fire, go continue the depression for that side.
The life don't tire person. To me, I will not advise anybody make you kill himself. The life as it tell you now, so it tire me. More just try more find what will go solve the problem. No need to kill life. You just manage. Find what you go involve yourself inside they do. Even if you kill yourself, the life still continue.
I never did up to that stage when I go say I won't kill myself. I never did that kind of depressed because the way the country be like this, we never see I'm so tough. But I feel say person kill himself no be the answer. Because who kill himself now him be say he don't feel say God no day. You no need to kill yourself because you go pass. This condition for Nigeria, it go pass so. Make person not kill himself because if you kill yourself, you feel reach there, you no enter heaven. How you go come be? You lose for here, you lose for there. So now patient are they advise the youths. Make them get patient, it go good. Now face when come, it go come out. Make everybody get patient. Make anybody not kill himself for anything. Not you reach to kill yourself because your life no be anybody own. And God won't give you the life. You no go dey look you make it suffer they go. One day your story go rain for everywhere. For good one.
You say, instead you to commit suicide, that say no get work, even a wheelbarrow, begin to push am anything at all, or toilet to go pack, God will help them. Than he say he commit suicide. Say he never marry now because of no, pray to God. God will give you your own wife at the time. Everything have time for this earth where we do so. See, if your time reach, God will do it for you. He said you to go and die, kill yourself anyhow, it's not good. Because anybody will kill himself anyhow, we cannot go to heaven. You go to hellfire.
Okay, nobody will never go through depression, but it depends on how you handle it. If anybody say you never go through depression, I lie, because the things when they happen, your daily life, you must go through depression. Some people, they go through depression, which they cannot handle. But the only thing they say, if you have Christ, as for me, I'm a Christian by the grace of God. If you have Christ, no matter how the thing be, Christ go, there is joy inside of you. The day you get born again, there is that spirit, when they call the spirit of joy, it dey inside of you. Now you go, they help you, they cool down that depression. Me advice say, make them carry their life, make them put on for Jesus' hand. Now only him, now you go feel handle depression.
Yes, I don't dey depressed, but not to the point where be say I won't commit suicide. You get good heart, no they dey depressed, because one, you get hope, say if you know better today, go better tomorrow. So most people, when they commit suicide, they believe, say, it don't end for them. And so the next thing now, make I kill myself, because then feel say there's no hope. If you get that intention, say you won't commit suicide, I beg. If you look me well, if you go read my profile, life don't dey very bad at a point when it be say, I feel like giving up, but I don't give up. Why? Because I believe, say, tomorrow go dey better than today. Now hope, faith, and confidence. Now go help you.
I don't dare before. My wife divorced me. She born 5 children for me. She said I be drunker. After I born me 1, born me 2, born me 3, born me 4, born me 5. No papa, no mama. I started to be life with this girl. Advice I want tell people say, if you dey marry woman, make you close one eye. Because if I don't say my wife and she fine, I for close one eye.
The matter for ground. Now who I go ask?
My people, now while you don't hear waiting, I'll continue to get to talk for street about that it concern depression and suicide. Now they talk today for matter for ground. Waiting depression be, how you go tell lead to a person to suicide, how you go tell no say you dey depressed, or person will say they close to you, they depressed, and the matter now they talk today for matter for ground. I still get my co-sister here. When they come follow me talk for matter for ground, I get Uwandi Constant. I greet you. I get Dr. Mrs. Catherine Umubolu. I greet you.
Thank you, darling.
Okay. When they talk about depression, just here, waiting my people get to talk for streets. Sharply, go on react to here for street.
Like that man where they say if you want marry, go open one eye, close one eye, so that you go look where. Even if you close one eye, open one eye, you no go no person wey still dey depressed. Because something where they happen for this life be say most times all these young ones now, wetin they look na Coke bottle, figure 8. Yes, some of them they look the figure. The boobs they like this, the hip they like this one they like this. So they won't marry the person. And the babe too, they look the man say, this one get cash, this one they balance, it don't already arrive. So because it don't arrive, I go feel marry him. Now the lady or the babe, you know, come check whether this person where I want marry so. How it takes stand, na 2 leg it takes stand, than na 1 leg. Because you get wetin be say person they start with 2 leg. You get wetin be say person they start with 1 leg. If you start with 1 leg, you go. If you shake, you go fall.
So you say sometimes now when they use our hand, they
because of the things where we they look out for, instead of looking out for the thing where be the obonge thing, the real thing.
Okay, I don't know if people will get problems. Say maybe they say this problem make no let am affect you, take them easy. I don't know if we talk say if you never wear shoe or if you never get problem, you go know how problem be. Say you know easy. Say matter they do you, say they will depressed, say not they possible. So our own now they talk to.
My sister, they possible, very possible. Right. Now let me tell you something.
Just get small time so we go.
A young person, just like she said, don't become an adult. You have a mind of your own. You get mind to, you don't get experience to say, this thing good, this thing no good. You're supposed to know the one way good for you. You be 20 years, you be 22 years. You won't get upstairs that day. You won't ride the latest car that day. Me and you no know say no dey possible. Except otherwise you are say you go do something wey dey wrong. So because your friends don't do Yahoo, you don't get the latest car. You go they feel bad, unhappy, say you no get car. Then you are not sensible. That person or that young person is not sensible. You have a choice. Either make you go still they do that Yahoo, the next year you go die, or you decide to follow the right path. Do your work small. As your papa grow, as your auntie grow, as your uncle grow, one day, few years, you will be able to get that car. After all, the car will be the latest today. Now you go be old car next tomorrow.
Okay, don't be talking about you as a person. You tell yourself, say this matter will come out from me. But some person like watching dogs say on the feet, get that mind. So who and how other persons don't get that mind go fit one common sharper than them.
Yes,
but you maybe say okay.
Now there where counseling coming. In most secondary schools and in most higher institutions, you have professional counselors that we can refer people to. For Federal College now, we have professional counselors. For our model school, we have a counselor that is attached to that school. When young people, children, when they get issues, then go refer them. So I do advise too, at least we don't come of age now. We know the thing where counselors be. If we dey notice something for our children, even for us as adults, let us look for a counselor to talk to.
Okay. Which other ways again? Madam don't talk about meeting counselors. So person said they shame to even open up to these counselors. What did they do? So which other ways?
Okay. This counselor thing which they talk so, like the ones when we don't see, don't encounter. Not all the schools get counselors. I say not all the schools. Not all the schools get. And secondly, some of these counselors not they committed to the work of counseling. So now, some of these young ones and even adults not trust the counselors enough. It's just like, I won't carry my life give you. I won't tell you something concerning me. You go feel keep up for me. You go feel handle them. Which change if you do? You get this one that they say, live by example. Waiting this person fits give me. That's the point where they bring out now be say, the kind life where person they live go fit in influence another person where they your side we won't commit that kind of thing. Okay. Make it for no do am at least make come talk to you. I don't get many people will come to me. I don't know them before. But they will come to me. It's like somebody called me yesterday. The mama and the papa they get issue. So as he called me, now young girl like 18, and she talked to me. She get pastor, she get who she want to talk with, but she talked to me. So another way is the life of everybody. Everybody get responsibility to ensure say everything then normal. So the kind of life where they live as a person, how is your life? If your life is good, then you can influence somebody else to be
not to come there. Yes. Okay. Just for 1 minute, your message to anybody who did the prayers or when you say you won't commit suicide.
Okay. Just for that person where they depressed or won't go die, say I not do again. My word for you be say you go do, you go live, because it gets somebody where they wait for you there. May you come to the person. So after you don't fight finish, your story go be that person own testimony tomorrow, so that the person go win again.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Constance.
Yes, what I want to say is that if you dare depressed or you won't commit suicide, I dey tell you say I beg, because you go miss. This was sweet oh. Look am the other way around. If the one where you dey live now no good, change am. Change am. Change the environment. Go meet person for another town. Go meet person for another environment. And look differently. Change your mind. and meet those wey go fit advise you. Now you be Muslim, like for imam and all that. Talk shame no dey this thing. Everybody get problem.
Okay, so maybe go comot shame from mind.
Yes, comot shame and
see how to come
yes, and you go fit live better life.
Okay, una do wetin una come follow us talk for matter for ground. Thank you so much. Say una come. I believe say one person will say get the mind say you don't finish. They don't say your own never finish. But we'll get pastor will come follow us talk briefly. Because yes, say this matter say he pass which one they talk. Say sometimes say na spirits. You know where they possess person. Say sometimes it's depression and spirits and them pastors now they cast and ban bound spirits. So now because people gonna come and go follow us talk for matter. Because I greet na sharply you come follow us talk. So thank you, Miss O&D Constant. Thank you again, Dr. Mrs. Catherine Owambolu. Thank you. Okay, no wala. Maybe we sharply go small break. Will come. Okay.
The matter for ground. Now who I go ask?
My name na Chief Senator in bracket Igor Yota Amori JP.
The program when we dey na matter for ground. My name na Honorable Oko Festo Chukuyem, member representing Eka South in the Hallow Chamber. By God's special grace, majority whip of the house.
My name na Dr. Kingsley Emo.
I be Reginald Bayoko, MNI, Delta State Head of Service.
Make una dey watch matter for ground.
They beg una make una watch matter for ground. A corporation make rice full for pot.
Make una dey watch this program. The tori wey dey come here na wetin dey benefit una.
Abeg make una dey watch matter for ground.
The matter for ground. Now who I go ask?
My people, I agree to now. No matter for ground, but this one will still they talk on depression and suicide. Now they call me, but I beg, you gonna not call me. You gonna send me text message. Now text I go fit take for now. So I get my pastor here. We will go for us talk about suicide. Because when I go street, I hear people they talk say, if you get God in your minds, what you want to. Okay, I say okay. More people will say no, this God matter. They teach this God matter. When they can tell us how people will fit avoid or prevent or not to commit suicide. So I get Pastor I.K. Okorafo. I greet you, Pastor I.K.
Welcome.
Okay. You don't know here to talk about depression. So people like I talk when I go street, so people don't say this matter. So a pastor they use more talk say you go come up body for waiting, you go make you day depressed. So now spirits, not true.
Not true. Depression, the matter where they talk so depression, spirits too they cause them. Sometimes people don't believe that side, but the truth be say spirits they involved.
Okay. So you, for as a pastor from the spiritual angle, you get to talk about this depression and say person won't commit suicide.
Before person reach the point where he say won't commit suicide, you as a pastor, you don't already know say something don't dey behind the scene, because person on the normal sense. No go want take in your own life.
So for you say as a pastor, you use that word as a pastor, you don't know say something dey behind. Like waiting.
That be the spirits what they talk about. They call them demon spirits.
Demon spirit.
Yes.
Okay. So as you that demon, how that demon now? How do you come out that demon for that person body?
That one another work.
Make we now. In case we get this one demon, make no I go waka. Because solution how we find. That's why we gonna come for matter for ground.
Okay. First when they inside prison, no go fit bail himself. Okay. Somebody need to come bail you from inside prison.
Okay.
So people when they trained on that area could fit help you, like pastors, brethren, people when they spiritually inclined go fit help you in that place, cast out that spirit.
Okay, to cast out spirit.
Yes.
But like one lady we follow me talk for street say, if you get God for your mind, if you get Jesus Christ for your life, say depression will go near you. How true be that?
You get Jesus for your mind, but you need to protect that mind.
Okay.
Because even the same Bible say you see me protect that mind. The reason because things they invade that mind.
Okay. Can you just tell us how person will take prevent?
Okay. So if like as you go church, you study the word of God, you do your devotion, morning, get part of the Bible where say if you want to love your God, you need to love your God with all your strength, with all your life, with everything. You know, if your mind they focus on God and loving God, most times your heart they locked.
Okay.
They locked because at that point, some things where you need to let go, it go dey easy for you to let go.
But then you see sometimes say this church self join. Person don't send me test. I go read that. Okay, make I read that sharp.
Okay.
He say government they contribute well for depression and suicide matter. Yeah. Make our government please make our government help us make our society dey okay for us. You don't talk government now. Okay. But then people talk say even the church chef say now join what they make people dey depressed because say now if you not get money hide your face. Even church self you go hide your face for sure. How true?
I no go agree fully. That one when that person they talk so na his own opinion. So everybody they entitled to his own opinion. Sometimes people they talk as if they do them that they talk, but not be say every person they talk not true.
Okay, now as a pastor, because why we bring this matter, we say research don't show say most people they under depression, most people get that mind to commit suicide. So they try to help people see say they don't dey into depression and see say they come out for that mind of say I won't kill myself. So you as a pastor, as a man of God, what do you get to tell people they watch you now for Matter for Ground? Maybe say they get depressed and they get the mind say make they end their life by themselves. Talk to our people, please.
Okay, what I get to talk, you say any person when don't reach or your mind don't they tell you say make you take your life, may you die. This world not good again. May you just know say it get within they lie to you. So that's when they lie to you, so then we they call demon spirits. And if you need to seek for help, you know, you need to go meet somebody when go help you. Like I talked about before, person when they inside jail, not go fit bail himself out. So somebody from outside need to come help bail you when you don't reach that side.
You just say somebody need to go meet pastor now who go fit deliver him.
Yeah.
But get some situation we say some person say don't say they depressed. So other kind of person will come meet pastor deliver him.
Just like the program when they do so, that to make you know if you dey depressed based on if you listen to what they discuss since. If you dey depressed, you go already they know so, okay, this thing when they do me now depression no. Then you go seek for help because if person say you don't know say you know where, but you get what they call symptoms.
So you just say to pray now prayer. Because sometimes fasting they follow prayer. You just say prayer and fasting now help person for depression.
Yes.
Now they talk so.
Yes. But like I said, most time you go need external hand. Yes, external hand. Because you yourself already, your spirit already be wounded.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Pastor. You don't talk like that's why I bring you come. For those who don't feel me psychologists, who don't feel get that mind, that self-mind to tell themselves say they don't feel common, they don't fit live depression or they won't kill themselves. Say even the church can still help because the person own na demon. So they will feel banned and cast that demon for your life. So but you have to go meet the right person and we get that power, spiritual power, let me so to help you pray and say that spirit will come out for your body. We don't give you different ways to see say you come out for depression, different ways to see say you not kill yourself by yourself. Make a sharply thank my pastor we come follow me talk for Matter for Ground, Pastor Ike Okorafo. Okay, thank you so much for you come for Matter for Ground.
Thank you.
Okay, my people now don't hear more, don't talk say not that as it be if you say that matter will worry you say you go come out, that matter no go kill you, say no go kill you. First, you just need to help yourself by telling yourself say that thing go finish, na just time now you go take that thing when you want when they ask God for, he go give you. So talk say if you get God for your life, all the pain when you get one day it go come out. So say if you feel say but they do you the way that they do you before, for people will help you, talk to you, give you that mind to come out. So they beg you say no get how they do you make you not think of committing suicide to kill yourself by yourself. That be the message for Matter for Ground today. Make una stay well. Until I come here again for Matter for Ground, make una stay well. Tomorrow to 9 p.m. watch out again for Data TV. They for YouTube, they for Facebook. You follow us. Make all of us make our society better. Bye bye.
go have? Now who I go have? They play, but all this type of things they happen every day.